Welcome in to another video with A Spiral and Brother. We're continuing with the off-season rankings of the NFL. What we have today for you is running backs in the NFL. We have, I believe, majority of the 1 and 2 deep plus some of the rookies. The rankings are top 3, 4 through 10. If we need to break that up into another tier, we can. We have 11 plus, which are the guys who are like just outside that top 10, but still quite a bit above average. Then there's very above average, average, change of pace slash backup, and unk.
I think the top three is going to be the hardest to choose.
I think the top 3 is pretty easy.
I think top two is easy. I think the third spot is very up for grabs.
All right, we go.
Number one, I just want to throw Aaron Jones into Unk. He's just kind of always hurt. Like he's good when he's on the field. He's just not what we saw in like 2017 through 2021. Um, he's serviceable, but he's just he's not even really that old. He's like 30.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
also unk. He may be done, honestly, from what it sounds like. He
I mean I love Alvin Kamara.
AK 41.
Never got to 1,000 yards rushing in his career.
Yeah, which is insane, but somehow had a 6 touchdown game on
Christmas.
Christmas. Won a lot of people a lot of fantasy football playoff.
Yeah.
All right, let's get right into it with our first player on the board, Bijan Robinson, easily a top 3 running back in the NFL. One of the most dynamic running backs in the NFL. He is great between the tackles and even better outside of the tackles. He is a force to be reckoned with on any kind of flat route or screen route because what he can do with the ball in his hands. And he's one of the best running backs at both using power, having great contact balance, but also being extremely shifty and agile.
His I don't even know what they call it, but his it's almost like a jab step he does. Where he just kind of plants his foot and just kind of slightly shifts his weight to go back the other way. I remember his first NFL touchdown, he did it twice to the Panthers. And I drafted him that year in fantasy and I knew he was going to be good and then he kind of sucked. He wasn't where I drafted him at. But his lateral quickness is elite. Another elite lateral quickness is Devon Achane, who just got paid big money. What was it, 4 years, 68, I think?
Yeah, it was something like that. I mean, it makes sense. They really don't have any special, like, any specialty skill players outside of him. So pay the guy you got early. It'll end up being cheaper in the long run, probably.
He's in my opinion, I think he's the fastest player in the league in pads. I think anytime he gets the ball, he can break it away, and he always looks like he's jogging.
Yeah.
I remember watching him at Texas A&M against LSU, where he rushed for I think like 200 some yards, 2 touchdowns, and he had like 15 broken tackles in a game, something crazy like that. And I'm like, dude, I have to draft this dude in fantasy the next year. And that's when he dropped 4 touchdowns with Raheem Mostert against the Broncos. And my goodness, he was a dog in college.
Next up, Travis Achan, however you say it. I'm pretty sure it's Achan.
Yeah.
I think he's 11 plus. I think he's very close to being a top 10 running back. And with Kellen Moore and that upgraded Saints offensive line, I think he could um, continue to improve. I feel like he's improved basically every season since he's gotten into the pros. And yeah, I mean, I think he's a very like a good starting running back in the NFL, and he's closer to top 10 than he is to average, I believe.
Yeah. I would say he's around 13
Yeah,
ish,
13 through
15,
15. Yeah,
somewhere around there. Another guy who's around that area is Brees Hall. I would put him higher, yeah.
I would agree. I think Brees Hall is slightly better than
Slightly butter.
Travis Sloppy Butter.
Slightly butter.
I think Brees Hall is slightly better than Travis Achan, and I think it comes down to his between the tackle rushing. I think outside of the tackles and receiving game, they're both about equal.
Yeah.
But I think Brees Hall is he's a little more compact and a little built. He's built a little bigger to
He's
be able
just
to
got more muscle
withstand.
and he's a little bit taller. He his first 2 years he led the NFL in yards per rush attempt,
Yeah, rookie year 5.8. That's a very, very good.
and then he got hurt.
He
His
has
rookie year.
trended down since then.
I mean, you see how bad their team is though.
Their team,
When they can't pass the ball, can't really run the ball either.
yeah. I will say though, in 2025, his his receiving success rate and his rushing success rate both went up.
Yeah.
By a pretty substantial margin. Could that be just because he? I don't know. I guess he did have a lot more attempts this year. I don't know. It seemed he missed one game. What was it for? Do you remember?
I think he just had like some
Ankle?
injury.
Yeah. So he has missed literally like one game.
Since his ACL tear.
Yeah. So I think that he's going to have a bounce back year with this Jets offense that looks like it could be potentially, average.
I think Geno Smith could be a serviceable quarterback for them.
We'll
too.
see. I think it more depends on the offensive coordinator at this point. They have
Sure.
all the weapons. Bucky Irving,
I'd put him like 15, 16. So like top that tier, bottom.
yeah, I
11+.
think he's very above average.
He's kind of a fantasy merchant.
Yeah, he's a fantasy guy, but when you watch him, he's small and he gets hit, and when he gets hit, it seems like he's been hurt quite a bit just in his first two years, right?
Yeah.
Of playing, and just for long-term success, it's not really something you want to see out of a running back that is supposed to be a workhorse. I don't know. It seems like when he gets hit, he kind of goes down. His yards after contact isn't super high per attempt.
I do like his hands.
Yeah, he's got extremely good hands, and he's really shifty and great on any kind of like outside zone where he can, make one cut and cut back across the grain.
DeAndre Swift, I would put him behind Bucky.
And very
Actually, no. I despise DeAndre Swift. This was his best year because he had Ben Johnson. Put him in average. He has the worst ball carrier vision I've probably ever seen from a starter. It's really, really bad. He tries to do too much before the line of scrimmage when he could just hit a hole and get extra 5 yards.
Yeah, he's got K9itis where it seemed, or I guess K9 used to have DeAndre Swiftitis, where they basically just try to do way too much before getting to the line of scrimmage and ends up usually costing them more yards in the long run.
Yeah.
Javonte Williams, I think he's
I would agree.
the very bottom of.
No. He was pretty good.
Yeah, he was exceptional for
He's a good
the Cowboys
power back.
this year. Yeah, he's a power back. He's not going to make you miss.
Not usually.
But
well, maybe like a one cut on a safety here and there, but he's usually just like carry a few guys an extra 3 yards, and it'll get the job done. He was kind of a touchdown guy this year.
Mm-hmm.
I loved him his rookie year coming out of UNC. Watching him against my team, the Ravens, when he just carried half the defense for 25 yards was just fun to watch. And I wish he was better. I wish he didn't get hurt, and I wish he stayed on the Broncos because I love J.K. Dobbins as a Ravens fan, but their running back room is rough.
Yeah, right now he's an average running back. We'll see what happens when he goes to
Texans.
Yeah, now that he's on the Texans and probably going to be their workhorse, it seems like.
Yeah, I think he'll get 60% of the touches.
Yeah, Woody Marks it. The one thing that both him and Woody Marks are exceptionally good at is pass blocking, which is kind of why Woody Marks took over that backfield last year and ended up being like their starter majority of the time. Is he was a great pass blocking running back, and he could move a little bit, and he had some good runs. Like he broke some tackles, and I think David Montgomery might just be a little bit better version of him, just older. So
like David Montgomery's still a good pass catcher for him being a power back.
Yeah,
you can tell he's lost a step of speed. He just gets hawked down too often.
Yeah. So we'll see. I think that he could have a bounce back year a little bit in Houston's offense, but at the end of the day, he may not even end up being their starter if they think that Marks is their future for now. Rico Dowdle, I would say he's
Uh,
average.
I put
He
him. I
had,
would. I would put him above both these guys. Dude, he was
yeah,
good this year.
he was good this year. The problem is
Where
the
did he go?
situation he's going to. He's going
Oh,
into the
Steelers.
Steelers.
And they just check down. They don't really.
Yeah, and I think Jalen Warren's like, we'll get to Jalen Warren where I think he is in this ranking, but Rico Dowdle's a great power back, and he's got some really good high like top end speed, but he's not making you miss, and
No, he's like.
so he will be probably end up being their power back and goal line guy.
I think he'll get majority of the carries though.
I don't I don't know. I'm pretty high on Jalen Warren.
I'm not.
All right, Ashton Genty.
I would agree. I would say he's 9 or 10.
Yeah. I think I personally
Dude,
have
like
him a little higher.
there's still a lot of guys
He's
that we need to put
he's
up there.
insanely good. He has the ultimate. Like he might be the best running back when it comes to just anywhere he's getting hit from, he's gonna figure out a way to get the guy off of him one way or another and still fight for more yards at his compact like 5'9", 5'10" frame,
5'9".
200 210
15,
pound, 15 pounds.
something like that.
He is, especially with his top end speed, he ended up being way faster than everyone thought he was.
He was
And
outrunning a bunch of the Bears DBs.
yeah, he's an insanely just. I mean, he had that stat where at one point throughout the season he had more yards after contact than he did have total yards, which is insane. He was getting hit behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's a great pass catcher.
Yes.
Very underrated pass catcher.
Absolutely. We'll show this because I think his broken tackle rate, yeah, he's third in the league at 24.
And he didn't have anywhere near. He had 970 some yards.
He's at 11.1 rush attempts per broken tackle for a guy with 266 attempts. He may not have had the yards this year, but I mean, he's getting contacted before the line of scrimmage, the third most in the NFL, behind only Quinshad Judkins and Chris Rodriguez.
And he had 30 more carries and 150 more carries.
Yeah, and so Ashton Genty is beyond amazing. He's gonna end up being probably top 3 within the next 3 years.
They just need to upgrade that O-line.
Yeah, that O line. Colton Miller will be healthy. They addressed it a little bit in the draft.
They got
Linderbaum. I think that could be a really good pairing.
And I think DJ Glaze could take a step up this year.
And they have Clint Kubiak, whose run scheme is.
I wonder if they're going to actually
good.
split carries like he said they were. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on fantasy.
Who?
Mike Washington.
No, I mean, split carries could be 70-30. You know what I mean?
True.
So
I just hope it's not a K9 and Charbonnet thing.
Yeah, I agree. J.K. Dobbins.
No, he's not.
He's not Unk. He's Unk, but he's not Unk. Like when
His
he was
body's
in,
Unk.
he was good. You can still see some of the shiftiness, and you can still see the vision is there. He was playing really well this year up until he had the hip drop high ankle sprain. So I'm hoping he comes back. I personally think that he should be the starter over RJ Harvey. I think he's probably actually closer to like, I don't know. I think he's better than Rico Dowdle overall.
I mean, those two are kind of interchangeable.
They're definitely not this level, but I think, they're average. We'll see. I hope he bounces back and has a really good season.
He just gets hurt too often.
Christian McCaffrey.
Behind Genty?
No, I haven't. I was just making sure that you were good with him 4 through 10. No, I actually think he's above both of them.
Yeah. I think he's 4.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, I thought that was gonna be a.
I'm hesitant to move, or I'm like iffy to move him up.
Dude, and the problem with him is
it's a year on, year off. He's a year on, he's amazing. Year off, he's hurt.
And this year he was super inefficient, but running the ball like in general is more inefficient than passing, obviously, which is why passing is more explosive. He was very inefficient, and you can tell that he's lost a step, but his vision and his like change of direction and getting out of getting hit behind the line of scrimmage.
His awareness of where people are at.
His awareness, His route running is that of a wide receiver out of the backfield.
He's
His hands are insane. It really comes down to he just gets hurt and he was extremely inefficient. And I honestly think that has to do with how bad the 49ers offensive line was this
It was
year.
just hurt.
Yeah. And he was the only guy there. And so defenses knew that they were going to run the ball with him.
Yeah.
James Conner.
I'd say no.
This is unk status after that ankle injury. That one was
True.
brutal. They brought in Jeremiah Love. They signed Tyler Algier. I think James Conner's career might be coming to an end as a.
I do think
as a
when he's
starting-
healthy, he's very above average.
Yeah, but
He's still a very good running back. He's not fast.
he's just dealt with a ton of ankle injuries and foot.
He's-
Like
30 now.
he's getting old. I think he's getting to the point of unk, especially with Jeremiah Love coming in and them signing Tyler Algier. I think it really just goes to show that they're
But
kind
they
of
did re-sign him to a 2-year deal.
Yeah, but that means he only has 1 year, 1 or 2 years left now, which means he probably only has one with any kind of guaranteed money. So he probably could get cut, at the end of this season, and they would be out no money. Tony Pollard.
Yeah, he
Here's-
had a great year
Yeah.
when Zeke's last year in Dallas.
Then okay, I'm gonna be honest, he's closer to average than he is.
Yeah, but nah, he's still change of pace now. He's just
no. I really
he's just
after
very
looking at
he's
the
just very
stats-
mid.
Yeah, he is very mid. Like 1,000 yards rushing, slightly above average rushing yards per attempt.
5-6 touchdowns.
Yeah, like 5 or 6 touchdowns a season. Where was he? Here.
5 touchdowns.
His success rate is below 50%, which the best guy he's below league average on success rate for rushing attempts. He teeters the line of average, which is why he's average. Chase Brown.
I don't know.
Do you think he's average?
Yeah.
More like here?
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
He's-
I'd
he's
rather
a
have
fa-
these
he's a
two
fantasy
guys than
guy.
him. Yeah, he's absolutely a fantasy guy, and I think it's
He's
just
the next
offense
he's the
that
next
he's in.
he's the next
Austin
Eckler.
Eckler. Yep.
He just scores touchdowns and gets a bunch of receptions because he has a great quarterback. But
Yeah, he's got some top end speed. I don't think his vision's all that good.
he doesn't really he's fast. Don't get me wrong, he's very fast, but he doesn't have good vision, and his change of direction is just kind of iffy to me.
Yeah, it always kind of looks like he questions his ability to make cuts. Jaylen Warren. I
What?
really think that he is
Are you on crack?
like him and Bucky are like basically.
What are you talking
Dude,
about?
I really think Jaylen Warren's really good.
Those two run laps around Jaylen Warren.
I think
The only
he's really
reason
good.
Jaylen Warren has good stats is because he comes in when the defense is tired and he gets like a 10-yard rush or a 10-yard reception.
I think he's good.
Jaylen
man.
Warren is not that good, bro.
His success rate is well above average, 54%. He did have over 200 rushing attempts. His yards per attempt,
It's 4.5.
4.5. So he's still above average at rushing, like him and Rico Dowdle right next to each other, right? Rushing yards per game were less. Rushing attempts per game were
13.
more than Kenneth Walker. Like, I think he's good. I think will show this year when I think he's going to be the starter over Rico Dowdle. I think he will be the starting running back for most of the time unless I think it's going to be a 60-40 split and we'll see Jaylen Warren do really, really well. From what I've seen on film, he's a more athletic version of Javonte Williams at this point.
Bro, they don't even play the same style at all.
That's what I'm saying. I'll let you put him there because I told you would get the tiebreakers on this one, but I think he's really good. I think he's probably
I like
16.
He's very underrated.
14. He's like somewhere right in there.
He is not 14, bro. He's probably 17, 18.
Travion Henderson.
Home run hitter.
As of right now, he's very above average.
His pass blocking sucks. That's why he didn't get on the field much.
Yep. And his
He's-
running between the tackles, his vision sometimes beats him. Having him on the field more will allow you the ability to have more of those home run plays, but he's not super sturdy in the sense that he's not like running through guys.
No,
He's not a power
he
back
kind of
at
goes
all.
down. He kind of goes down a little easier than I would
Yeah.
like.
And like there was a reason Ramondre Stevenson played as much as he did with them.
Mm.
So like I think he has huge upside ability at some point, but right now I think he's a very above average because of what he can do with his home run plays. Otherwise, he would be closer to average for me right now. Zach Charbonnet,
He's change of pace.
yeah, he's a change of pace back. Like I like him, but
He just gets on the goal line and
Yeah.
punches it in like it's boring.
yeah.
Scat. I want to say top end average, above average.
I think he's right there.
Yeah.
His top end speed
He's a
is
good-
not good.
dude,
he's
he's
an
a-
extremely good wide receiver. Or he's an extremely good receiving back, which is what I was assuming you were going to say.
Yeah, it was.
And he just runs through people. His only downside is he's not super agile, and he doesn't have top end speed. He's like Brandon Jacobs, just compact.
Jerome Bettis.
Compact.
He's not as slow as Jerome Bettis.
Yeah.
And Jerome Bettis was literally just like throw him on the goal line at the one, and it's like Jalen Hurts tush push.
Yeah. I really like Scat. Scat's a dog.
Chuba, I say very above average.
I agree.
No, he's above Javante for he's above Jalen Warren for me for sure.
Okay. I almost again I think Warren's closer to here, but I definitely
Chuba's
have
a
him
good-
below these two just
Yeah.
because of his injury issues. Okay, so his injuries have kept him out a few games and resulted in him not starting, but that's because Rico Dowdle was going insane. He's a good running back. He's got some really exceptional hands out of the backfield, except for like the occasional concentration drops where he straight up just takes his eyes away from it, trying to make a play. His top end speeds,
I like his vision.
like pretty
He
good.
has- he
Yeah,
has
he's
pretty
got
good
really
vision.
good vision, which he even did at Oklahoma State. Like that's been his thing since he came out of college. Jordan Mason.
He's change of pace now.
Yeah,
He's kind of the same. He played great when CMC was out 2 years ago. Like really, really good, but
this year he was bad.
he just didn't like he had what, like 3 yards a carry?
Dude, he was supposed to be
What?
the starter, especially after Jones got hurt with his hamstring, and he just did nothing with it. It was kind of odd. Omarion Hampton.
I think yeah. No. He's up.
You think so?
Yeah, dude.
I think his outlook is up here, but my problem with Hampton is his lateral agility, especially behind the line of scrimmage, was something that people were worried about him with coming out of college, and it really showed that he struggled to make like jump cuts out in the backfield, change directions extremely, like how you need a running back to behind the line of scrimmage to create holes and set up blocks. And he just, I mean, he was good, don't get me wrong, but there were just times where I'm like, dude, like what do you like you should be doing better. You were drafted extremely high. You are this insane athlete, and there's just times where I'm like, what is he doing? What is he thinking? So
I love the physicality he plays with though.
yeah, I agree. I think
He's
now
got great top end speed too.
yeah, the problem is he just his bendiness. You know how
He's stiff.
that's how Hampton looked this year. I'll leave him up here, but I think he's closer to Bucky right now.
See, this one's rough.
Not here, but in
He's
this
in
category.
that tier.
I think he's more like that.
I would agree.
Okay.
The only reason why he's brought down a little bit is because of how good their O line was.
Yep. And as soon as the quarterback got hurt, and they were, granted, you probably could have had someone better than Phillip Rivers in there, and it would have been a little better. But his production tanked when he became the focal point.
He was on slate to break the rushing record, break the touchdown record, and it just went down.
And don't get me wrong, I think Jonathan Taylor is easily probably 6 or 7.
We're not doing that anymore. We're adults.
Still. Judkins.
I'd say he's very above average.
See, I think he's better than Hampton.
Mm-mm. Hampton's faster. I mean,
He's
they're
I
both
thought-
power backs,
I
and
thought
Hampton's
Quinshawn
better.
was a much smoother athlete and much better receiver out of the backfield, especially from what I saw this year.
Hands, yeah, I can agree with Hands, but
So
I think Hampton's a much better downhill runner.
I don't know, dude. From the games that I watched, it really seemed like Quinshawn was like I, I think he's in this category. I think he's above Bucky and Javante and Chuba. I think they're closer than
I'd
you're
say
letting
I'd
on.
say he's pretty similar to Javante, honestly.
I think he's a better athlete and a faster version of Javante right now with better hands. And those 3 reasons
No,
is why
I'd say
I want
they
him
have
up
similar
here.
hands. Quinshawn's hands aren't that
I
good.
don't know, man. I'll drop him. Is this where you want him?
No, I mean I'm okay with him there.
I want him.
He's got to be bottom end of that.
I think where this for next year will be a problem is because he's coming off that gruesome ankle injury, and that kind of thing takes a while to come back from. Tyler Algier,
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I think he's a very average running back.
What shocked me is why he hasn't gotten a chance yet. He goes to the
Dude.
Cardinals to get a chance, and then they draft Jeremiah Love.
He was supposed to. He had 1 year at
His rookie year.
Atlanta,
His rookie
being
year
like the
before,
only guy, and then they draft Bijan Robinson.
dude.
Yeah.
I honestly,
I like him.
he's a
I
very
like him
good
lot.
power back.
Yeah,
He's very good at shedding off blocks. He has a lot of broken tackles, and his vision is still pretty solid. I like his awareness, I guess you could say.
yeah. He's got good spatial awareness to see.
I think he's one of the most underrated running backs in the league.
Agreed.
Kenneth Gainwell is up there for one of the most underrated. I'd say dude, Kenneth Gainwell was a dog last year.
Yeah, but he's a dog in the sense of he's a change of pace backup.
Honestly, he's above J.K. Dobbins for me.
Really interesting. Okay.
Okay,
See, I'd rather have all 3 of these guys as a starting running back over Kenneth Gainwell.
Dude, yeah, go to his stats. I want to see his stats just to make sure I'm not thinking of just his receiving.
Well, see, that's what I think. Where I think he shines is just in his receiving.
His receiving was really good. 4.7 yards per carry.
He had a good, Ooh, I didn't realize Algier was that inefficient this year.
Well, think about it. He just got in on goal line.
Yeah, that's true.
Go click on his.
He had 55 success rate. Interesting.
Dude, I'm telling you, he was with his carries, he was very, very solid.
Yeah, he was a very efficient runner this year.
He just wasn't the starter.
Yeah, I just don't know if you could do.
I honestly, he's a better running back to me. He's a better running back for me than Jaylen Warren is.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. But still, where do you want him?
I think it's fine.
I think he's fine there.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
RJ Harvey.
For me, he's a change of pace. No, he's not better than Chase Brown. He's not better than Kenneth Gainwell. I don't think he's better than Tony Pollard. Okay, we can leave him in that tier.
Here's the thing. He's a fantasy darling, blah, blah, blah. His vision sucks. He has not great contact balance. He's not an efficient runner between the tackles, and I don't think he's a very good pass blocker.
He's a good pass catcher. He's a good hits home runs. But
he's got a 45% success rate in that offensive line scheme.
With he should have been better.
Yeah,
respectfully.
3.7 yards per carry
behind the best O-line in football.
Or yards, but no. I mean, we'll see. He is still just a second-year player. Maybe some of that stuff improves, but I don't think it's really there. Tyrone Tracy.
See,
I like him, but I don't think he'll ever be anything more than this. Does that make sense?
He's a good pass catcher because he was a former wide receiver.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he's old now, or he was old coming out of college. I think he was 23 or 24 coming out of college.
See his age.
He had 4.2 a carry.
He's 26.
Yeah, so he was 24 coming out of
Yeah.
college.
4.2 per carry. Success rate was not good. 44.9%. Like I just
He's very solid.
yeah, there's just you see him and you see some flashes and there's just you want more and it just isn't there.
He honestly is just very mid.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah. Like I would take him over these two, but
Woody Marks I put above Tony Pollard, but not above Rico.
I agree. There's not much to say. He's really good. Like he's a very average starting running back in the
I like
NFL.
his elusiveness. He's honestly kind of slippery in my opinion.
Yeah, he can break tackles pretty well too for a guy who wasn't, expected to do much out of college. Blake Corum.
I'd say he's average,
Yeah, I would say he's
about there.
yeah, about there.
Honestly, I think we should move Rico up above Kenneth. Yeah.
Blake Corum is the ultimate won't get touched until after he's like extremely far down the field. Yeah, so Blake Corum had literally the highest yards before contact per attempt. He was running basically 3.5 yards
Before getting touched.
yeah, past the line of scrimmage before he was getting touched.
746 yards, very, very solid.
But his yards, or I guess, yeah, we'll go yards after contact per attempt. You want, like, he's bottom 10. Like, it's not good.
He's faster than I assumed he would be.
Uh, we need to go back to that one again. And then his broken, like, he had 12 broken tackles. That's not extremely good,
But it's also not bad.
but
for
it's also not
his
bad.
carries.
Yeah, like it's
He's like one of the top end.
he's one of the top end backups.
Yeah.
Brian Robinson.
Dude, I'm a Brian Robinson believer, low key. I would put him higher than Woody.
Really?
Yeah. Not higher than JK though.
Interesting.
I don't know. I just like the way he plays. He's a very physical runner.
Yeah. That's fair.
Uh,
I just don't think he has the top end speed or
No, he's
change of
not.
direction.
He's a decent pass catcher. He's a great pass blocker.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's more of like a feel thing. I just like if Brian Robinson was my running back too, I'd be more than okay with that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Here's where I have some stuff, but I want you to put what you think first.
First half of the season, not good. Maybe well, the first game he was good until he fumbled, right? Next 5, 6 games, you're like, wow, maybe Father Time finally got to him. And then he ends the season like extremely good, finishes second rushing yards, second in touchdowns, even with Lamar's low rushing rate and low efficiency on running and low yards per attempt. You'd think that that would be directly correlated in him not doing as good, and it just wasn't. I think he gets better with the more carries he gets throughout the season, and I think Harbaugh realized that and started giving more and more carries, and then just would forget that that's how that works with him and stop giving him carries in the middle of games.
He just turned 32.
Yeah, he
Okay,
just
not
no,
just turned, but he did during the season.
no, yeah, okay, yeah. So he'll be 32, going to be 33 during the season next year,
and he's still one of the most efficient runners.
He was extremely inefficient to start.
Yeah,
and then
he just
second
went
half of the
off.
season, he finished with his 4th highest
success
rate.
And you can scratch off the 2016 year because that was his rookie year where he barely played.
Yep. And I will say though, we didn't get to see any long runs, which isn't usually his thing. But like,
what do you mean that's not usually his thing?
No, I'm saying like it's not usually his thing to not have a 70+ touchdown. You know what I mean?
He did well. I would say his average like long rush of like 20+ was around like 35. He had a bunch of those type of long rushes,
Yeah.
not like the 83 or 99 or 75.
Yeah. No, he's in my lifetime, he's my lifetime GOAT. Easily. AP's
Oh, yeah.
close.
But he was toward the beginning of
That, but
that's when we
also,
started
but
watching.
also, like Derrick Henry is on pace. If he can put up a few more years of this, and then maybe
If he puts up another 14 touchdowns, he jumps to I think 5th all time in rushing.
if he
touchdowns.
puts up three, like if somehow at age 36 he's still putting up close to 1,500 yards, he will almost break the rushing.
I think he'll come in 3rd when he ends his career.
I think he's gonna beat Walter. I think he'll get second.
Really?
If you ask me, I want him to get first. I want to be like, wow, Derrick Henry was him.
In our lifetime, that'd be awesome.
That would be so sick to
That's
see
honestly,
Emmitt Smith.
dude.
I mean, he
think
could
we
do what
should
Emmitt Smith did and just go to a team like if he just
get
was
700 a year
Yeah.
for his last like 3 years.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I
I
think, we
think
should
he's
move.
still top.
He's always top 5. He's top 5.
You have him above Taylor
Dude, honestly,
and above McCaffrey. See, that's where.
I think he's above McCaffrey this year.
See, I think his foot speed behind the line of scrimmage has never been all that good, and it definitely did not get better this year.
No, I mean it's
If you can
with
hit
Derrick
him,
Henry, you know what you have.
yeah, if you can hit him at or behind the line of scrimmage, you have a much better chance of getting him down than you do anywhere past.
That's
the
why
line
he
of
was
scrimmage.
bad at the beginning of the year because
Yes.
the Ravens guards were the worst in the league.
And so I'm excited to see Derrick Henry rush for 1,700 yards this year because I think he's.
Our grandma's calling us.
I love you too.
I love you too, Grandma.
Happy birthday,
Can you
Grandma.
believe I'm 80?
No.
Me neither.
Mhm.
All right, love you, Graham.
Okay, love you.
Bye.
Bye.
But yeah, I think I would consider Henry above Taylor right now, but I think he's more like
No, dude.
7.
I think he's above CMC. CMC has never been like the most elite rusher, but he's always been like very.
I don't
above
know,
average.
dude. His
Of
first
just
year
rushing.
His first year at San Fran in those 2 years where he was Offensive Player of the Year and Offensive Rookie of the Year for Carolina, he was insane.
I think
He's just so good at other things. They get him other ways to touch the ball.
I
where
think he's
Derrick
4,
Henry
to
is
be
not.
honest. In my opinion, he's 4.
Henry is?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll play. I mean, you're not
When
going to
you,
get
bro, when you get second in rushing yards back-to-back
at
years
32.
at 30
yeah.
plus,
I know. Trust me, I'm not fighting it. I like Derrick Henry.
and he was 80 yards shy of 2K. Like people underrate his.
This year?
No,
What?
2 years.
Oh, yeah.
When it was like all about Saquon. Saquon wasn't as efficient as Derrick Henry
Yeah.
was.
I agree.
Derrick Henry had 70 less carries in 2024.
Yeah.
And only 80 less yards, 90 less yards.
Yeah.
So if you give Derrick Henry 70 more carries, he's getting like 2,200.
Yeah, I agree. No, I mean, trust me, I'm all in on the Derrick Henry love. So, Kyle Monangai.
He's in the average tier right now.
I agree. I would take him probably.
Somewhere between Corum and Algier.
That's higher than I thought you were.
Bro,
gonna
he
put
was a
him.
better runner than
Dude. I love
DeAndre Swift.
Monangai. The only problem is he's just not that fast.
No, he's not. But
honestly, he
he has
reminds
very
me of
good
Cam Scatterville.
yeah, he's
Like
very.
him and Scat are like very similar.
He has very good contact balance,
Dude, he's one of the funniest guys
and he just runs people over.
on the social media team because he's not trying to be funny.
He just is.
He just is. Rashad White.
Change of pace.
Yeah,
he was
at this
solid
point.
his first 2 years in Tampa Bay.
Hear me out. I think he could win that starting role in Washington this season.
I could see it just because he's a pretty good pass blocker.
And Bill was just up and down, and their other running backs are.
Yeah, Bill made some very stupid mistakes.
And he's not even on this list, which is a little crazy for as much talk as he got. Ramondre Stevenson.
He's average to me.
I think he's
not better than Rico.
here.
I would
He
put him
was
a little
really
lower.
good this year, man. Like
I'm
the
out,
fumbles,
dude.
the fumbles are a problem. I
He's just
think
not.
you know what? Him and J.K. Dobbins are like.
He doesn't pass the eye test for I think anyone really.
I thought he did this year. I thought he
Mm-mm.
passed it way better. Jeremiah Love.
Not crazy.
Like
He's not. I wouldn't put him above Brees yet. He's a top 12 back in the league. right
yeah, like he might be right there. He's just so. You know what? The one thing I want to see him do,
Hmm.
not hurdle every single chance that he gets to.
Bro, he's like me in college football.
I love watching it, but dude, you don't need to hurdle 3 times in the exact same play. It's
I mean, he has a crazy vert, so why
yeah,
not?
he does. It's just you're a lot more likely to get injured when you're off the ground,
True.
and I just don't want to see that happen and take away something that he's so good at, which is being explosive. I just we'll see. I mean, it's the Cardinals, so it's going to be rough. Jadarian Price.
I think he's
I think he's
he's
like
average.
around here. I think what will help boost him up to, this level is the fact that he's going to be their starter
Day one.
with no strings attached because Charbonnet's coming off a late season ACL injury.
Yeah. Is that
Mike Washington.
is it?
Yeah. Mike Washington right now is going to be a change of pace back. I think it's just where he got drafted into. He's fast. He's got some good contact balance. He kind of reminds me of like a Walmart Genty.
Yeah. Not as good of not
Not nearly as good as
good
like all
in
the
general.
high end things as, but they're similar frames. You know,
Jonah Coleman's also in that tier. I didn't
he
see
got
enough film
drafted
of him.
into the Broncos, right?
I think so.
Yeah, dude. I really think if Dobbins gets hurt, he instantly becomes the starter.
Yeah, RJ Harvey just wasn't really efficient.
Yeah, James Cook.
See, I think we need to move Genty down
Why?
because he's better than Genty. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, actually that's fine. No, well, see now these two guys. See, this is where it gets difficult.
Well, I know where I have Kyron.
Kyron's like 10 or 11 for me. I like Kyron.
Whoa,
What?
that's crazy to me. Dude, all I know is I see what him and Corum both do, and I think they're.
Dude, Kyron's a very efficient runner.
He's
not fast, but he's very efficient and he breaks a lot of tackles.
All right. Well, anyway, we'll go to Saquon.
I think Saquon's
first.
3.
Yeah, I do too. I personally have him as 2 because I think he's
Nah.
the only thing he doesn't have on Gibbs is the top end speed. I think he's a better blocker and he's just as athletic and
Gibbs is a better
he's-
pass catcher, and he's
I
more
don't
he's
know.
more elusive. Gibbs is very much more elusive.
I don't know, dude.
I have Gibbs number 2.
You know what? You know what
they
it is.
They had similar O line play.
You know
and
what
Gibbs
it
was
is
better.
between them. It's a taste thing. I
Yeah.
prefer a guy who runs the ball like Saquon versus a guy who
Saquon and
runs like
Bijan
Gibbs.
play the same. Saquon's just faster.
I think.
Besides the pass catching.
Well, I
Like,
think
take out pass catching.
Bijan's pass catching, route running, and I think his elusiveness right now is better than Barkley's.
But they just play the same in my
Yeah.
mind, like rushing the ball.
Yep.
Josh Jacobs, see, this is where it's like, no, he's better than Achane. He's better than he's 11. Then.
I don't know, dude.
He's better than Brees by
he
far,
was
bro.
not.
Dude, he what?
I didn't think he was all that good this year.
He kind of was. He was hurt.
Hold on. Where's yards per? Oh, we're in the advanced. His broken tackles were at 16, which I think is pretty average for
It's above average.
Well, for the
top
guys who
12.
actually, I would say 30 to, he's at 13 out of 30. That's
Where's Derrick Henry?
Derrick Henry did not have
He had
like
13.
Yeah, he was not a high broken tackle rate this year for some reason. Well, I mean, not for some reason. As soon as he gets hit at the line of scrimmage, he goes down.
When he cut his legs, he goes down.
Yeah.
But dude, Josh Jacobs
Success rate,
is a top 12 running back.
he was below average in league success rate. He was only at 4 yards per carry. He averaged 61.
I'm pretty sure he was dealing with an ankle injury most of the year, or like a hamstring.
But what's your thing that you always say?
I know, but I still think when fully healthy, he's better than that. I think he's better than Brees.
Okay.
And Brees is the top end.
Personally, I have him closer to like 17. I think
I can't do that.
I don't. He doesn't have high end.
I can't put Jeremiah Love above him right now.
Okay, so you want him here?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I personally have him more like here. especially after last year. Like when he was healthy, I still like, dude.
He wasn't efficient.
He was super inefficient with a Packers O-line that I thought was still pretty good this year.
See, I didn't think the Packers O-line was that good. Kenneth, overrated because of the MVP. Loki, he's here. In between Quinshawn and...
See, personally, I have him here.
Mm-mm. Actually, yeah, but move Josh Jacobs up.
Like that?
He's better than Jeremiah Love, dude.
I
Projecting out, yeah, Jeremiah Love's going to be better,
but I still think that, mine's a little different, but these guys are all in this tier for me, which is...
Kyron's like 14.
See,
14
I
for
also
me.
have... This is more where I have Kyron.
No,
And if
Kyron's
anything-
better. Kyron's better than Kenneth, bro.
See, in my opinion, I think he's more like this. I think he benefits from the system that he's in.
You think
And
he's
you see-
bro? You think
yeah.
Quinshawn's a better running back than Kyron Williams?
Yeah, I think if you put Quinshawn Judkins
Put Kyron
in...
above. Put Kyron above higher. One more. I'm fine with that.
Okay. I personally think he's more like that. I think if you were to replace Quinshawn Judkins and Kyron, I think Judkins would have a much better season.
So what was you were telling me at dinner? You said, "Oh, I have a hot take."
Well, my hot take is that Derrick Henry is still, top 5.
I don't think that should be a hot take. I
Also,
think that's a very cool.
We're
take.
missing a guy up here.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are, Brennan.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm cool with any of these 3.
See, my opinion is that Kenneth Walker was 10. That was my hot take is Derrick Henry's still top 5, Kenneth Walker and Genty are top 10, and that Jeremiah Love is like
11,
12.
12, yeah. I think we need to move Brees down.
Also, I think Jalen Warren's closer to this. But
Heck no.
again, I said
Move Brees down. I don't think he should be higher than those 3. Yeah, low key.
we still need someone here.
And I'm cool with it being Kyron, Kenneth, or Josh Jacobs.
Okay. Because I can agree with Kenneth Walker.
Honestly, I like Kyron better than Brees.
I don't. I think Brees does everything better than Kyron does.
Not a better pass blocker. Not a better pass catcher.
See, I think he's a better pass catcher.
Kyron has good hands.
I think he's way better with the ball in his hands
Kyron,
after the catch.
No. Kyron's a better pass catcher than Brees.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. I'll shift them just because I said I'd give you the tiebreaker for this video. But in my personal opinion,
So now
this is a little
let's
different.
let's reorder 4 through 10 because this is
Why? I think that's perfect. If anything, I could see him doing that.
yeah.
But other than that, I mean,
honestly, I'd rather have Devon Achane.
I think Cook, even though he was the rushing record leader this year, I think he benefited from a great system and having Josh Allen next to him.
Yeah.
More than any other player, even more than Derrick Henry did, because
And he had
Lamar
like
was hurt and out for a lot of the season.
I think he had what 3rd or 4th highest carries on the season.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3rd.
Third. What was his success rate?
It was pretty high.
Yeah,
Emmanuel Wilson.
7th. Yeah. It was weird that it's weird. He had a great success rate, but he did
Well,
not
'cause
have
he
a
only-
good yards per attempt.
Because he only played that like his low yards per attempt were from the times he would get in and carry it for like 3 yards.
Still.
But his game he started, he was really good.
Yeah. But yeah, James Cook, he was very successful. And I think that goes to show how good their offensive line was this year, even with Spencer Brown being hurt and guys, But it really, Josh Allen being with them, they averaged the same yards per carry or yards per attempt. It was a really good season. I think this is where I
6
get
fumbles.
Yeah.
Didn't he lead the league?
No.
Who did? Oh, well, besides quarterbacks.
No. Wait for it.
Yeah,
Oh, he did
led
lead
the
the
league as running back.
I thought
No, dude. No one, not another Derrick Henry.
You know what's crazy? He had 4 fumbles. All 4 of them happened in the first 5 games of the season.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Everyone's like, "Oh,
And then he took off his iconic sleeves, which I was like, whoa.
Dude, he looked so different with that.
He looked
Is
bigger.
it just me, or
He
does
looks
his
bigger.
arms look double the length without the arm sleeves? Derrick Henry might be the most. Dude, maybe people do give him credit, and we just want to keep giving him credit. No one gives him credit for being as physically big as he is and still being one of the fastest running backs probably ever.
He had this, I think, the third fastest
Top speed
2 years ago
well,
on that
dude,
83-yard touchdown.
He's got probably he might be like the Wembanyama of the NFL when it comes to how he's built. He's all
No, it's probably
legs.
Myles Garrett.
I'm talking about his body composition build. He is all legs. He's got 90 like an insane wingspan, so he doesn't have to lift up his arms to stiff arm dudes. Because if they try to tackle him high, like they're gonna die. So they go low, and because his arms are so long, he doesn't have to like bend to get.
He
to
kind of
them.
just taps them.
He like throws them down, and then his stride length is so long that he just pulls away from guys. I love Derrick Henry.
I do too.
All right,
Crazy to
so-
say he's a top 5 running back of all time now?
No,
Oh, sorry, top 10. My bad. Top 10.
No, I'm saying I don't think that's even a conversation. I think he's easily a top 5 running back of all time.
I wonder who's going to be the next player to rush for 2K.
Um,
It's not going to be Gibbs or Bijan. They're too good in the pass game.
I agree.
Honestly,
It could be Henry.
it could be.
Like
With
it could,
Declan Doyle and
yeah.
an upgraded O-line.
Um,
Besides the center position, which is something they need to fix.
sneaky pick for 2K.
JT, not sneaky though.
No, is K9 with the Chiefs.
Mm-mm.
Dude, they rush the ball at like one of the highest clips in the NFL, and their O line I think is.
He won't withstand that.
Well, that's why I'm saying it's a sneaky pick. Like if he could stay healthy,
I
and
could see Genty
he
doing
plays better. I think their O line's too bad right now.
Well, not this year, but I could see him doing it in like 3 years.
Sneaky guys for 2K this year are all in this category. I think it's Henry, Taylor, and K9, all potential 2K guys this season.
Devon Achan's too good in the pass game.
Agreed.
CMC's
Cook
too
could,
good in the pass
but
game.
I think Josh Allen runs the ball too much for that.
No, I don't think he can. I think this is like James Cook highest ceiling. Like that's his ceiling we saw last year.
Fair. Anyway, top 3. Number 1, Bijan Robinson. Number 2, Jahmyr Gibbs. Number 3, Saquon.
I think number 1 and 2 you can flip flop. Number 3 is set at Saquon.
See, I think it's closer to these two flip flopping and Bijan by himself.
I disagree. Bijan, I don't think Bijan's that much by himself.
I just think he's the most overall well-rounded running back in the NFL right now. Number 4, Derrick Henry. Number 5, McCaffrey. 6, Jonathan Taylor. 7, Achane.
Achan.
Okay, 8. Yeah,
Achane.
Achane. 8, James Cook. 9, Genty. 10, K9. 11, Josh Jacobs. 12, Jeremiah Love. 13, Kyron Williams. 14, Breece Hall. 15, Travis Etienne. Yes, 16, Omarion Hampton. 17, Quinshad Judkins. And then the rest kind of follow.
I honestly, I wouldn't be mad at moving Bucky up, Quinshon down. I wouldn't be mad at moving Javonte up, Quinshon down.
I think these two
could fill that last slot.
Like these two are easily like flip floppable. I think Javonte is close to that too.
I just personally don't like Jalen Warren up there.
That's fair.
But that could also be me being a Ravens fan.
I think it's a Ravens bias a little bit because I think he's about in this
no
tier. I'm
he's
saying
not, he's not
in
top.
my personal, I think he's.
I heard you this
here.
time. I heard you this time.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I'm surprised that this video that we agreed a lot more on the guys in this video than I thought.
Running back
we would.
is like, it's hard to disagree on stuff. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if people wanted James Cook higher, but personally, I don't think he should just because he led the league in rushing yards. Like, that's just not how I view it. Just like K9, people are like, oh my gosh, he won Super Bowl MVP, but I don't even think he rushed for 1,000 yards this year.
No, just over
1,027. Okay.
Yeah,
which is his highest of his career.
I think it's also his highest attempts in his career. Granted, this is the longest he stayed healthy. Yeah, he played in his first full season.
And
Actually, he had just as many rushing attempts as he did his rookie year, though. Yeah, I think.
oh, his rookie year he had 1,000. Okay.
That's the video. Thanks for tuning in. Let us know down in the comments if you agree with us. Let us know who we got right and wrong.
Tell someone you love him.
Yeah, tell someone you love them. And also, subscribe if you think Derrick Henry should be top 5 running back of all time.
Subscribe if you think the sky is blue.
Thanks for watching. See you later.